Are you tired of scrolling endlessly, looking for that one perfect show to binge? Well, your search is over. Forget the endless options and confusing recommendations. Today, we are counting down the top 10 web series of all time, the absolute must-watch shows. That will have you hooked from the very first episode. Get your popcorn ready, because this is the ultimate binge-watching guide you've been waiting for. Kicking off our list at number 10 is The Witcher. Available on Netflix, this isn't just another fantasy show. It's a dark, gritty world filled with monster hunters, powerful sorceress, and political intrigue. What makes it unique is its complex timeline and Geralt of Rivia, a stoic hero who's more than just a sword for hire. It blends incredible action sequences with deep lore based on the popular books and games. If you love epic fantasy with a mature edge, The Witcher is your calling. Sailing in at number 9, we have House of the Dragon on HBO Max. This isn't just a prequel to Game of Thrones. It's a focused, intense story about the fall of a dynasty. The show zeroes in on the Targaryen family, and the tension is palpable from the start. Unlike its predecessor, which juggled dozens of storylines, this one is a tight, character-driven drama about power, betrayal, and of course, dragons. The visual spectacle is breathtaking, making every episode feel like a cinematic event. Next up, at number 8, is the global phenomenon Money Heist. Streaming on Netflix, this Spanish series redefined the heist genre. It's not just about robbing a bank. It's about a revolution. Led by the brilliant Professor Goots, a group of misfits takes on the system with meticulous planning and a whole lot of heart. What sets it apart is the emotional depth of its characters. You're not just rooting for the heist, you're rooting for them. 2. It's a roller coaster of suspense, action, and pure adrenaline. At number 7, we tip our caps to Peaky Blinders on Netflix. Step into 1920s Birmingham, a world of smoke, style, and ambition. This show is pure cinematic poetry. It follows the Shelby crime family, led by the calculating and charismatic Tommy Shelby. The slow-motion walks, the incredible modern soundtrack, and razor-sharp dialogue make it one of the most stylish series ever made. It's more than a gangster show. It is an epic tale of a family rising from the streets to challenge the highest echelons of power. Crashing into our number 6 spot is The Boys on Amazon Prime Video. What if superheroes were real? But they were arrogant, corrupt celebrities managed by a massive corporation. Flips the entire superhero genre on its head. It's a violent, hilarious, and shockingly relevant satire of our modern world. It's not about good versus evil. It's about the powerless fighting back against the stupid. This show is bold, unapologetic, and unlike anything you've ever seen. Running up that hill to number 5 is the nostalgic juggernaut, Stranger Things, exclusively on Netflix. This series is a love letter to the 80s, but it's so much more. It blends sci-fi horror with a heartwarming story of friendship. The Duffer Brothers created a world that feels both familiar and terrifyingly new. What makes it so special is the perfect balance of horror, humor, and heart. Or driven by a cast of characters you can't help but adore. It's an adventure that keeps getting bigger and better with every season. At number 4, the game is on with Sherlock. Available on platforms like Hulu, this BBC masterpiece brought the classic detective into the modern age. Benedict Cumberbatch's performance as the high-functioning sociopath Sherlock Holmes is legendary. These shows' genius lies in its clever writing, lightning-fast pacing, innovative visual style that lets you see inside Sherlock's mind palace. Each episode is a feature-length film, packed with twists and turns that will keep you guessing until the very end. Entering our top 3, at number 3, we have the terrifying mystery of From. Streaming on MGM+, this show is pure, unfiltered suspense. Imagine being trapped in a small town where you can never leave, and every night, monstrous creatures come out to hunt. From doesn't just rely on jump scares, it builds a suffocating atmosphere of dread and paranoia. The mystery of the town is just as compelling as the horror, with clues and theories that will have you glued to your screen, desperately trying to piece it all together. Now, for our runner-up at number 2, The One Who Knocks. Breaking Bad. Considered by many to be one of the greatest television shows ever made, it's available on Netflix. This is the story of Walter White, a mild-mannered chemistry teacher who transforms into a ruthless drug kingpin. The show is a masterclass in character development and storytelling. Yet, Vince Gilligan crafted a narrative where every action has a consequence, building tension slowly and methodically until it explodes. It's a modern tragedy that is flawless from its gripping start to its perfect conclusion. And finally, claiming the throne at number 1 is the one, the only, Game of Thrones. Streaming on HBO Max, this show wasn't just a series, it was a global cultural event. Based on George R.R. Martin's novels, it created a vast, intricate world of warring families, political backstabbing, and ancient magic. What made it legendary was its unpredictability. No character was safe. It delivered shocking twists and epic battles on a scale never before seen on television. For all its controversy, its impact on pop culture is undeniable. It changed the game for what was possible in a series. So there you have it. A definitive list of the top 10 web series you absolutely must watch. From fantasy epics to modern crime sagas, these are the shows that have defined television. But now, I want to hear from you. What did you think of our list? Swords, what's your number 1 all-time favorite series? Drop your picks in the comments below. Let's get a great discussion going. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content just like this. See you in the next one.